let's look at some questions of autocorrelation. So question number 1, which one of the following is valid autocorrelation? Options are e raised to minus 3 tau, e raised to power 3 tau, e raised to power minus 3 mod of tau, last option sin pi tau. So you should recall the property that autocorrelation is even function. That means r of tau equal to r of minus tau. Even function. So as far as if we look at the option, so option C is even function. So that's why correct answer is option C. Rest all functions are not even functions. Rest all functions will not satisfy r of tau equal to r of minus tau. Only option C satisfies this. So correct answer is option C. Next question, which one of the following is true? So we have seen one property that maximum value of autocorrelation occurs at the origin. That means r of 0 is greater than equal to r of tau. So if we try to see the options, so correct answer is option A. Question number 3, for periodic signal, which one of the following is true? Options, r of 0 equal to energy, r of tau form Fourier transform with energy spectral density. Option C, r of 0 equal to power. Option D, r of 0 equal to 0. So given is the periodic signal. Periodic signal means power signals. So value of autocorrelation at origin gives us the power. So according to the property of periodic signal, r of 0 equal to power. Periodic means power. Remember this PP. Periodic means power. Non-periodic means energy. So correct answer is option C. Periodic is given. So correct answer is option C. R of 0 equal to power. Value of autocorrelation at origin gives us the power for periodic signals. Now next question. Find autocorrelation of e raised to minus at u of t. Okay. So here x of t is given as e raised to minus at u of t. Then we know that autocorrelation definition, r of tau equal to integration minus infinity to infinity x of t minus tau dt. I have used this definition because e raised to minus at u of t is non-periodic signal. So I have used the non-periodic definition of autocorrelation. Now x of t is available, but x of t minus tau is not available. So what you have to do, in x of t, put t as t minus tau. So x of t minus tau equal to e raised to power minus a, t in place of t minus tau, u of t minus tau. Substitute equation 1 and 3 in equation 2. So r of tau equal to integration minus infinity to infinity e raised to minus at u of t dot e raised to minus a t minus tau u of t minus tau dt. Then I already told you that u of t is used to change the integration limits. U of t has amplitude 1, u of t minus tau has also amplitude 1. So if I take tau as greater than 0, tau is positive, then in that case u of t minus tau is present from tau to infinity. Tau to infinity. So integration limits will be tau to infinity. So r of tau equal to integration tau to infinity e raised to minus at dot e raised to power minus a t minus tau dt. So split the exponential and combine some exponential. Integration tau to infinity e raised to minus at dot e raised to power minus at minus minus plus e raised to power a tau dt. E raised to power a tau is constant, take outside and combine these two exponential. So it becomes e raised to power a tau integration tau to infinity e raised to power minus 2at dt. So it becomes e raised to power a tau dot e raised to power minus 2at upon minus 2a limits are tau to infinity. So this is r of tau. So substitute upper limit, lower limit, e raised to minus infinity is 0, and in place of t put tau. So we will get e raised to power a tau dot 0 minus e raised to power minus 2a t, sorry, e raised to power minus 2a tau divided by minus 2a. That means e raised to power a tau dot e raised to power minus 2a tau upon 2a. Combine the exponential. So final, and we get the r of tau as e raised to power minus a tau upon 2a. This is for tau greater than 0. That means tau is positive. Now let's take tau as negative. So recall equation 3. I will just write equation number 3. Integration minus infinity to infinity e raised to minus at u of t e raised to power minus a t minus tau u of t minus tau dt. This is our equation number 3. Now we will take tau as negative. So r of tau will be integration e raised to minus at e raised to power minus a t minus tau dt. Now I have not written the limits. Now we will think about the limits. What will be the limits? Now as tau is negative, u of t has graph like this, and u of t minus tau has graph like this. This is graph of u of tau, and this is graph of u of t minus tau. After multiplication, I will get this signal. U of t into u of t minus tau, I will get this signal, u of t. So now integration limits will be 0 to infinity. So just solve this integration. So e raised to power integration 0 to infinity e raised to power minus at dot e raised to power minus at plus a tau dt. Again split exponential, combine exponential, and take some constant outside. So integration 0 to infinity e raised to power minus 2at dt. So this is r of tau. So this becomes, solve the integration e raised to power a tau e raised to power minus 2at upon minus 2a, limits 0 to infinity. Substitute upper limit, lower limit. So it becomes e raised to a tau dot e raised to power minus 2a tau upon 2a. Sorry, this will be minus 2a. Let us put the limits. So e raised to minus infinity minus e raised to 0. So final answer is 0 minus 1. That means minus 1 upon minus 2a, minus minus cancel. So this is the autocorrelation answer for tau less than 0. So overall, if I combine r of tau for tau greater than 0 and r of tau for tau less than 0, I will get final answer as, autocorrelation final answer is e raised to power minus a magnitude of tau divided by 2a. Because tau is negative, so this becomes e raised to minus a tau, right? If I take any value of tau which is negative, so this becomes e raised to power minus a and tau value. So final answer is r of tau equal to e raised to power minus a tau, a magnitude tau divided by 2a. So we can write that important result, that e raised to power minus at u of t has autocorrelation e raised to power minus a mod of tau divided by 2a. Very important result. So this is the r of tau answer. Okay. If anyone asks you what is the energy, so simply you have to put tau as 0, so energy will be 1 upon 2a. So e raised to minus 80 u of t has energy 1 upon 2a. This is the energy, because value of autocorrelation at origin gives us the energy. Now let's look at the question based on this formula. Find autocorrelation. Now we will directly use the formula of e raised to minus 3t u of t. So answer is e raised to minus 80 u of t as autocorrelation, e raised to power minus a mod of tau divided by 2a. So autocorrelation of e raised to power minus 3t u of t, here a is 3, so it becomes e raised to power minus 3a, e raised to power minus 3a, sorry, e raised to power minus 3 mod of tau divided by 2 into 3, 6. So this is the answer. Also energy will be, just put tau as 0, so it becomes e raised to 0 upon 6, that means 1 by 6 joule is the energy. Now next, suppose I have a signal like x of t equal to a cos omega ct or a sin omega ct or a cos omega ct plus some angle or a sin omega ct plus some angle. So all these four signals have autocorrelation. Answer as a square by 2 cos of omega c tau. So this is the autocorrelation of above four signals. Whichever is the form, we have this autocorrelation answer. Again you can use the definition, but cos function is periodic signal, so you need to use the periodic autocorrelation definition and solve the integration. You are going to get this answer, a square by 2 cos omega c tau. Autocorrelation is also always function of tau. Answer of autocorrelation is the function of tau. Now suppose I have some constant like x of t equal to c, then its autocorrelation is c square by 2. This is the autocorrelation of constant c. So these two formulas are there. So based on this formula we can have some questions. So let's look at question number 1. Question number 1, find autocorrelation of 4 cos 2 pi t plus pi by 6. So answer is, if I compare, or first of all I will write the result, standard result, that a cos omega ct plus phi has autocorrelation a square by 2 cos of omega c tau. So compare, a value is 4 and omega c is 2 pi. So answer is 4 cos 2 pi t plus pi by 6 has autocorrelation 4 square 16 by 2, that means 8 cos omega c is 2 pi, so 2 pi tau. Answer will be in terms of tau. So this is the autocorrelation answer. Next question, find autocorrelation of two plus root 6 sin 4 pi t plus pi by 3. 4 pi t plus pi by 3. Okay. So constant has autocorrelation a square by 2, c square by 2. that means answer will be 2 square by 2, that means 4 by 2, that is 2, plus a is under root 6, that means 6 by 2, a square by 2, that means 6 by 2, cos of, and omega c is 4 pi tau. So this is the answer. This is the autocorrelation answer for this question. And further simplification will be 2 plus 3 cos 4 pi tau. 6 by 2 is 3. So this is the final answer. Now let's try to solve autocorrelation for some discrete signals. So basically for discrete signal, definition is R of k equal to summation n equal to minus infinity to infinity x of n minus k. This is for the non-periodic signal. So this is little bit, there is some similarity, some small similarity with the autocorrelation with the correlation convolution. There is some small similarity with the convolution. So I can prove this thing as, by some substitution, I can prove this as x of minus n convolution with x of n. So autocorrelation is nothing but x of minus n convolution with x of n. So this is the autocorrelation of the sequence x of n. So x of n autocorrelation is, x of n has autocorrelation R of k equal to x of minus n convolution x of n. Okay, so let's take some sequence and try to find the its autocorrelation. So question number 1, based on this, if x of n equal to 1, 2, 3, find autocorrelation. You can also use the summation definition for finding out the autocorrelation. You can also use this definition, the summation formula, to find the autocorrelation. But by using this, we can get our answer very easily. So x of n is 1, 2, 3, and we know that R of k autocorrelation equal to x of minus n convolution x of n. So I require x of minus n. So x of n is 1, 2, 3. So here x of minus n is the folding, but while folding, the origin sample will not change. Origin remains at the origin. Its folding will be 3 to 1. 3 to 1. The origin sample, the arrow position does not change. Okay. So now we will find out lower limit of R of k. So now we will just solve the convolution. Lower limit of R of k will be lower limit of x of n plus lower limit of x of minus n. What is the lower limit here? Lower limit means value of n. So here lower limit is 0, and here lower limit is, arrow means n equal to 0, n equal to minus 1, n equal to minus 2. So lower limit answer is minus 2. Upper limit of R of k. So that is the upper limit of x of minus n plus upper limit of x of n. Upper limit of x of minus n is where the sequence ends, that will give us the upper limit. So upper limit is n equal to 0, and here upper limit is n equal, arrow n equal to 0, n equal to 1, n equal to 2. So upper limit is 2. Upper limit is 2. And number of samples in R of k, so that is nothing but number of samples in x of n. There are 3 samples, there are 3 values, 1, 2, 3, 3 values are there. So 3, here also 3 values, 1, 2, 3. So 3 plus 3 minus 1, that means 5. Okay, now use tabulation. By tabulation method, so write the samples 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Perform the multiplication, 3 into 1, 3, 3 into 2, 6, 3 into 3, 9, 2 into 1 2, 2 into 2 4, 2 into 2 3, 2 into 3 6, 1 into 1 1, 1 into 2 2, 1 into 3 3. Now split it like this. So this is nothing but r of minus 2. Why I have taken r of minus 2? Because lower limit is minus 2. Lower limit is minus 2. So r of minus 2 equal to 3. Then this value will be r of minus 1. So 2 plus 6, that means 8. This value is r of 0. 1 plus 4 plus 9. 1 plus 4, 5. 5 plus 9, 14. This value is r of 1. So 2 plus 6, 8. And this value is r of 2 equal to 3. So final answer for autocorrelation is r of k equal to 3, 8, 14, 8, 3. So, and here is the arrow. Now some observations. We have 5 amplitudes, 3, 8, 14, 8, 3. Maximum is 14 and it is occurring at the origin. So we can say that maximum at autocorrelation is maximum at origin. So this is first observation. Then second observation, that the folding of these 3, 8, 14, 8, 3 will give us 3, 8, 14, 8, 3. Same sequence. That means r of k equal to r of minus k. That means it is even function. So these two observations also we can have from the question. Now let's take one more example. Find autocorrelation for x of n equal to 4, 2, 1, 3. Arrow over here. So first of all, I will find x of minus n. So that is nothing but 3, 1, 2. I have to write the sequence in the reverse order. 3, 1, 2, 4. Arrow will not change. Now lower limit. Lower limit is lower limit plus lower limit. Here lower limit 0. Here lower limit 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So lower limit is minus 3. Upper limit plus upper limit. Upper limit here is 3. 0, n equal to 0, n equal to 1, n equal to 2, n equal to 3. So 3 and here upper limit is 0. 3 plus 0, 3. And number of samples, 4 plus 4. There are 4 values. 4 plus 4 minus 1. Number of samples, 4 plus 4 minus 1, that means 7. Now use tabulation. Use tabulation method. Amplitudes are 4, 2, 1, 3. I can write, after that I can write like this, no issue, but in cross correlation we have something here that I will tell you. But here I can write 3, 1, 2, 4 here, no problem. 4, 3, 4, 2, 1, 3 here, no problem. I will get the same answer. For autocorrelation there is no problem in writing the sequence order, but cross correlation we need to pay the attention. Okay, now just perform the multiplication. 4 into 3, 12, 4, 8, 16, 6, 2, 4, 8, 3, 1, 2, 4, 9, 3, 6, 12. Now split. And perform the addition. So first value will be, here it is important, first value is, what is the lower limit? Minus 3. So first sample is minus 3. R of minus 3 equal to 12. R of minus 2 equal to 10. R of minus 1 equal to 3 plus 2 plus 8, 13. R of 0 equal to 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 4, 14, 14 plus 16, 30. R of 1 equal to 13. 3 plus 2 plus 8, 13. R of 2 equal to 6 plus 4, 10. R of 3 equal to 12. So final answer is, just write the amplitudes like this. So R of k equal to 12, 10, 13, 30, 13, 10, 12. Now again arrow at 0. So again your observation that this is an even sequence, and second observation, maximum value occurs at the origin. Okay, thank you.